For me, the most unpredictable teacher will have to be Miss Lam.
Miss Lam?
Miss Lam.
Miss Lam.
Miss Lam.
Miss Lam and Miss Fräulein.
Mr. Marcus?
Miss Bovana.
Mr. Alex.
Miss IT.
Mr. Sefer?
Mr. Sefer.
Definitely Miss Ain.
Definitely Miss Fräulein.
Definitely Mr. Un.
Mr. Un.
Probably Mr. Un.
If I had 10 more minutes in this school, I would go to each of my teachers and express my gratitude to them.
I think the last thing I would say to the teachers is that I'm very thankful that they are very patient to teach me, even though I'm not very good at studying. So I think the reason why I'm getting good grades is because of them.
I really want to say to all the teachers that teaches me, thank you for your enriched knowledge that passed down to us, and hopefully you can do the same for our next generation of aspiration.
To all the teachers who have taught us, thank you for giving your best to educate us, and thank you for marking countless of papers, and hopefully our IGCSE results can make you proud.
One word to describe Year 11 batch is joyful.
Cheeky. Legendary.
Brilliant.
They are a bunch of jokers.
They are pretty unpredictable.
They are very resilient because they are very engaging, and when it comes to risk, they are always risk takers and also very brave to engage in all the class tasks.
Not just in grades, but in spirit, personality, presence. This group lit up the year in their own unique ways, and it's been an absolute joy to watch them grow into themselves.
So one thing that I will miss about them was when they were back in Year 7. So when they were still young, and then they are eager to learn, full of spirit. So I really hope that I'm gonna see this when they are graduating.
I will miss repeating myself over and over again in class.
For me, I'll miss the light bulb moment where we will have the debates and the way you brought your own perspectives to class.
I will miss the little moments, the banter before class, the endless supply of lame riddles, and even the debates that somehow went from physics into conspiracy theories in just 5 seconds. Overall, they brought heart into the classroom, and I think that's not something we can forget easily.
The most memorable lesson with them is about learning reproduction, because there's a part where they learn about pregnancy, because they didn't know that there are so much hormones playing the dominant role when a woman becomes pregnant. So they embark some knowledge on that, and it was really engaging to teach them during that particular period.
The most memorable moments was when I first got you as my first batch of students when I just joined this school, and we did a really nice community service together where we worked together and served the community.
My most memorable moments would be when we're doing like writer's effects, and so it's just a reminder to you to keep digging deep and finding the meaning, significance in everything that you do, and don't live life on the surface.
I think it's all the laughter that we have shared over the years, because some of them have been seeing them for 5 years, and along the way I think it's the good and the bad, the ups and the downs. I think these will all turn into a memorable lesson.
So one piece of advice for all my 11 students is, wherever you go, follow your heart and make a wise decision.
I hope that you guys stay humble, be positive, and then keep growing to be better.
Don't be afraid to venture and hope the best for their future.
So the overall effect of my advice is that life is not an IGCSE exam where there won't be any marking scheme. So take risks, stay curious, and own your story.
Keep learning, keep questioning, and please step out from your comfort zone, because the world is too big.
I'm going to use a cliche and say that life is a roller coaster and you're just beginning, and so it's only, ups and downs from here.
I think they will remember my lessons very clearly, not just the academic lessons, but also the life lessons that I've shared with them, and I will wish them the very best.